Good. Let's get a decoupler going. Where is it? That's a big one. That's the one I'm looking for. Sweet. I hope these engines here can feed off this fuel tank. Otherwise, this is completely useless. But this is going to be trial and error, so we're going to reload if this doesn't fly at all. So we should be fine there. Nothing too much to worry about. Okay, let's build our rocket that gets us from orbit around Kerbal to orbit around the moon. Which is gonna need a big freaking rocket. Maybe we just go for this trusty old guy here. Right? Kinda like that. Don't I have a connection piece that goes neatly in between those two things? Something like this, yeah. Look at that. All professional-like. That's not bad. Yeah. And then we're gonna need a booster that takes us from Kerbal surface to Kerbal orbit. Or thereabout. Should we do the 3 things again, or is 1 alright? I guess 1 isn't enough. And we can't mount it below this thing because this is an end stage. So we're gonna have to mount them on the sides here with a radial coupler if I can find them. There we are. I like those more for some reason. They're a little bit more expensive, but they kind of give some distance between the rocket and the other stuff. So that should be good. And get some boosters going. Thoroughbred. That looks awesome. What is this big one? This looks even bigger. How much oomph does this have? 2.6k fuel, and this has 8k fuel. Yes, okay, we have a winner. Is this connected? Whoa, first try. That's nice. We need some aerodynamics here. A couple of cones up on top. This is not gonna do. This isn't either, but I think these are the right ones. Yeah. Sweet. Now. We have, let's do a checklist here. We have energy, because we have a battery somewhere in this place, yeah, right there, and we have these solar panels, which are going to feed into the battery at some point, once we run out. Then, of course, we need a antenna, which is right there. We have a stabilizing thing, which should help us maneuver the thing once we're in orbit around the moon. We have the barometer, which is not needed on this mission. Where is our little thermometer here? There it is, kind of hidden. Let's put it there. It's better. Oh, wait, I think I'm still in multiple mode. I just want the one. Put it there. Right, I hope this is the materials bay. But we're gonna find out once we're in flight, I guess. It doesn't tell me now for some reason. Then we have these engines, just to make some last-minute corrections in orbit around Kerbal. Don't forget the cassette player and coffee machine. I knew there was something. Well, I don't have coffee, but I have Red Bull, so cheers, everybody. Then we're gonna decouple this after we're here. Yeah. Okay, I need to check the staging now. So I think we should be fulfilling everything they ask of us. This is this, yes. Then we have this, which stages those two things away. Then we have the center stage, sweet. And this top with the 2 tiny burners here. This we can turn way down. So let's take a look at the delta V here, first sea level, and go from first stage to the others. This is the first stage, which is going to lift us off from Kerbal here into space, hopefully. 1.49 is a little bit on the short side. raise it up a little bit more. 1.51. That's right on the dot. Prost. And that will get us, hopefully, somewhere out of the atmosphere. And then we can adjust this to the vacuum. Bring this down quite a bit. Even more. 1.31. I want to have this a little bit more. 4.9. Maybe just a touch. There we go. Okay. Overshot a little bit, but that's alright. And let's lower this. Still a little bit more. 1.17. Might work well for 1.47. Okay, that's good enough. Right. So let's see. Let's save this first of all, because we do want to keep this and make adjustments as we go. Save craft, or rename it first as Moon Satellite 1, because it's the first one. And we're gonna save this Munstelt 1. Nice. This looks odd. Why is this so high up now? Oh, because we're in sea level thing. Right. Okay. Should we try and give this a try? I think we shall. Let's launch. It's gonna miracle. It's gonna be a miracle if this even launches off Kerbal here. But we'll see. Something went wrong. That's always encouraging. And we have a countdown here. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at this wobble. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need some struts. I need to strut the heck out of this thing. Once I turn, it's gonna be awful. I got carried away here, really, and just wanted to launch into space already. Okay, you know what's poopy? That I don't have any of these controls here because I'm not that leveled up yet. Let's do a gravity turn. I don't have any info here. I need info. I'm the boss here, at least. Okay, counter steer, counter steer. Okay, this is going bad quickly. I forgot the fins. Okay, you know what? Revert the flight. I forgot so much that it's unbearable. Just a little wobble, yeah. Okay, first of all, let's get the struts, because I do like to strut. It's in structural, right? Yeah. Let's give this a double. And put this here and right over there. Copy it over. We want a couple of those. Right there. Yeah. Not gonna go into too much fine-tuning here. I just want this working. We're on a budget here. Okay, that looks kinda okay to me. You got other remote controls. I'm not sure. Let's see. We have the lander can, which is a crude thing. We have the Probadobadoba Binocto, which I think I'm using now. And we have this Stay Putnik. But it's huge. I kind of don't like it. I prefer this one. What is this? Another crew module, apparently. Okay. So I don't think I don't have I have any other remote controls. What was the other thing? Fins. Let's get some nice ones here. Right. But we wanna... Don't skimp out on the fins. What the heck happened here? Let's get some here as well. Yeah, okay, something's wrong, but we're gonna make do. This'll buff out, I'm sure. This is weird. okay. Easy movements. Looks okay. Can you buy the hex? I think it was somewhere. I'm gonna check. Let's save the craft and go to Space Center. I read it somewhere, but it might have been in the tree that we haven't unlocked yet because I'm not that far. We need a control thing, so it's not gonna be in propulsion or fuel systems. Specialized construction? I don't think it was there. Actuators? I have no idea what that is. Supersonic flight. Advanced aerodynamics. Landing. Specialized control. Sweet. Let's take a look at that. Reaction wheel. Burner engine. But I read the thing you talked about somewhere. Saw that somewhere. There it is. The Probodobine hex. You say that's better? This is 160. Oh, I mean, we have stuff to spend here. I could just go nuts, really. Oh, wait, the command modules I already have. Interesting. You know what? Let's go for this. This hex thing. Pew! Research. Nice. Which unlocks a bunch of stuff. And advanced electrics. That sounds interesting too. What else could we get in this tree, though? Advanced exploration? That's a mobile processing lab. That could give us constant income of science, so to speak. Mobility enhancer. And another mobility enhancer. Those look like ladders to me. I don't know if that's worth 160 of my hard-earned science. And I feel it's not. Let's go for engines. I'm a sucker for engines. Or maybe we... You know what? Let's keep it safe. Play it safe here and keep this for now. Keep the science for later. So I do need to go back to the drawing board on this one, is what you're telling me. Let's remove this. Let's move it further out of the way. And get the Probodobine thingy. The hex. What's the difference here? Let's see. It takes more energy. Okay. That's a negative point right there. You see that? When I use the right stick to scroll down, it scrolls down the left list and the right list which I want to read. So I have to be very careful not to exit where my cursor is, otherwise it's going to reset where my scroll thing is, which I want to read. That's badass user experience design right there. Don't think there's any better UX out there. So, pitch, torque, roll. Oh, it has a little bit better pitch, torque, and roll. I like that. Okay, you have me sold on that one. Let's get rid of all this, you know. Put it out there. Bye. Get this thing. On PC, we can move the mouse cursor over the window, of course. I should have really gotten the PC version, but this was cheap at some point, and I thought, awesome, I'm gonna get it. It was like $5 for Black Friday, I think. And on the Mac, it's like $30. So, yeah. Can I put that here? I can. This is my electric stuff. Yeah, so I need to replace a bunch of science instruments here, which was this thermometer, and might as well get a barometer on there as well. Put it right next to it somewhere. And we want, of course, the solar panels, which could also go somewhere else, but I like them here for some reason. I'm just gonna copy a bunch of them over there. Boom, right there. Okay. Put that back on. Plop it back on like you do. That's really just engineering 101. And for... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm struggling. For symmetry's sake, we're gonna plop one of those on there. This can go here, really. All neat and tied up. We have one antenna. Maybe put another one as a backup over here. And might want to turn it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, okay, that can work. If we extend it, it's gonna go this way anyway and go away from the doors we're gonna have to open at some point. Yeah. Okay, save this and launch. We have the struts, we have the fins. Good. Let's hope it didn't screw up our staging here. Although I can do that in flight. Stay put, Nick, yeah. That always gives me a giggle as well. It's kind of neat. Let's see if we have the parameters fulfilled here. That's what I actually wanted to check. Have a thermometer, materials bay, and maintain stability for 10 seconds. We already did it, everybody. All we need to do now, which is actually the easiest part of this mission, is reach the designated orbit around the moon. That's just a no-brainer. Okay, SAS. And get our countdown going. 3, 2, 1, go. Turn right away, so we can go on a nice little east-west orbit around Kerbal. This is already way more stable. Turn this way. It was a little bit early for the gravity turn, but I read on the Kerbal Space Program wiki that you need to do that at 100 meters per second, and I did it at 80 meters per second, so it was a little early, but that never prevented me from going anywhere, really. Oh, I got this now. Sweet. Well, that's got me sold twice now. Thanks, Grandel, for the tip. Always be spending science, if you got it. Trying to balance this out a little bit. Don't care for the wobble at all. As long as we keep it on the line here, it's gonna be fine. More or less. We can always do corrections once we're in orbit. This is bad. Don't know why we're turning so much. Can do that now though, because we have our apoapsis here. What just exploded? Critical failure. Our thing got separated. There he goes. Bye. I thought I'd get to use you a little bit more than just... not at all, but okay. We have this. Okay, Houston, we have a bozo. Let's revert. Go back to vehicle assembly. I don't know what happened there. Why? Maybe I need to move these further up. Or move the rocket further up. Maybe I can do that. So it just goes off to the side, which I thought these things would do. Apparently it doesn't. They don't. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted. Let's try it this way then. Let's move them all the way down here. I wish I could see any better what I'm doing. I guess I need to be inside the rocket to do that. Put it right there. Well, that doesn't really help me much. Okay, we need to separate this. And get this up here, maybe. And then move these back in. Okay, do this again. And get it on there. I hope this works. Let's see. Looks good. Okay, it's a little off to the side, but... oh, crap. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? This is even worse than before. Can I move these down, please? Yeah, okay. All the way down. Okay, good. Let's do this. And this. So we reduce all the wobble here again. It's gonna be a little bit different.